Garu Ravi Karunanayake මැතිතුමා.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. I like to start off by basically mentioning on Honorable Tharaka when he mentioned, I thought he was living in fool's paradise. He was trying to tell innuendo certain things in today's context of character assassination. Nothing new is that what he basically said. And I got up in order to mention not only the foreign exchange management bill that has come in, but the strong economy that has been built in the last 2.5 years. Fiscal consolidation, revenue increases, and I'm so happy that the IMF has given a recommendation that basically fits in the tough times that we went through. In the process, there was a situation yesterday, or at least today, we saw the joint opposition, one vocal member, Mahinda Alutgamage, probably before too long you'll see the numbers jumping because he was coming in at the time our president walked in. And then he basically went on a rampage of what basically he had been speaking for the last 6 months. So the coordination between our president and the guy who is in bribery and corruption that came out coming and speaking on a thing that Anika Vijayasuriya yesterday spoke is absolutely frivolous, as also it should say that there is a design in this character assassination. So all I could basically say is that please ensure that your despicable acts should I know Mahinda Alutgamage, that's why I said Mahinda Alutgamage, not you, Honorable. So on that particular basis, but I'm taking on the areas that today my name came into Parliament because when the President walks in from this side, he walks in that side and starts speaking. So see the semblance, probably the joint opposition losing another member from a corrupt pack. That's the problem that we have. Now, I have been, as you all know through the media, that I have been summoned to the Presidential Commission, which was not new. And I was wondering as to why it took such a long time because we were key players in basically trying to get to this particular thing. And they were going after all other guys who are irrelevant, and basically now they are basically summoned. Not having the courtesy to look at that we are a cabinet minister, and he basically mentions a date which is on the day of a cabinet meeting, which happened to be today. So obviously I got my lawyers to inform that I was unable to.
Order please. Garu Katanayakatuma මුලසන ගන්න.
I'm so, Honorable Speaker, I'm so happy that you are coming to the chair at a time when I was basically mentioning a breach of privilege which I want to raise today, but I hope we were less than that. I'll get my message across. Then I'll read my text so that it will help to get, and thereafter if I have some time I'll speak. So, as you know, I've been summoned to the Presidential Commission of Inquiries on Central Bank bond issue to appear today. This was handed to me on Saturday. The courts didn't basically even afford an opportunity as a cabinet minister that they didn't know that we were meeting for cabinet and they wanted us to come and meet on such and such a date. However, both the cabinet of ministers and more importantly Parliament was scheduled to meet on this day. While I had absolutely no intention of disobeying or the summons issued by the commissions, I was advised by the lawyers that Parliament, which is accordingly to our constitution supreme body, would take precedence. This is in view of the fact that the Commission is but the creature of the Executive, which too is supervised by the Parliament. The right of a member to attend Parliament without hindrance or obstruction is a long recognized privilege both in the United Kingdom, other Commonwealth parliaments and in Sri Lanka by Item 1 of the schedule to the Parliament Powers and Privileges Act. I had instructed the lawyers to inform the Commission of my inability to attend the 25th and would do so soon as my parliamentary duties permitted me to do so. Now, Honourable Speaker, I would like to raise this matter. On Saturday, I get a summons to come on Tuesday when everybody very well knows that we are a senior member in the government and cabinet meetings take place on Tuesday. Furthermore, they also know it's a parliament due. And they basically get messages going out as if we want to disobey any of this. I am so proud to be in this government where today cabinet ministers, senior cabinet ministers called before commission, even before the opposition, who have robbed this country for 11 years, reduced our reserves into this country, and basically they are going scot-free. Yeah, so this is the sense of transparency our government mentioned. There was a load of rubbish that was mentioned yesterday. I will take it on due course at the time I'm basically got more time to speak on. But Honourable Speaker, I would like you to go through the privileges that are bestowed on members of Parliament, cabinet ministers, and the government servants must realize that they are part of government.
I'll give that, yes,
They are part of government and not trying to run the government. Today, the problem is that these people think that they run government
I
policy.
will take it up, Honourable Minister. Thank you very much.
Greatly
Okay,
appreciate
that's fine.
that it communicated because I can stand
Tarang
this for the
Balsuriya,
others
Honourable
that have
Balsuriya. Yeah, I'll take on that.
Honourable Speaker, since the Minister mentioned my name, without the Minister taking us down the garden path, why won't he for once and all tell us whether Arjuna Aloysius
No,
paid his rent
we'll
money?
do that separately.
Simple
Yeah,
as-
that's it. Honourable Tilak Marapana. Yeah. I have to save time, Honourable.